Inside Llewyn Davis is the new film from the Coen Brothers starring Oscar Isaac, Carey Mulligan, and John Goodman. We here at PFM really liked it and put it at 8th in our top 10, so what did you guys think?
I think that the thing that really works for this movie is the fact that it's probably one of the more accessible Coen Brothers films. I feel like you don't have to, you know, the Coen Brothers never really, the big thing about them is they've never sacrificed their art in terms of like trying to please an audience, and I feel like this is a good balance between the two. It's probably, for me, their best film since No Country, and I think audiences are really going to love it just because it is more accessible than most of the stuff they make.
I loved it. I disagree that it's their most accessible one of theirs. I think it's most comparable to Barton Fink, and then it's a character study of this lost guy we can't necessarily all relate to. Although I think the score maybe makes it a little more accessible. He's got the whole "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" vibe. It's gonna bring back folk music the way that did like Southern roots bluegrass music.
I agree. Those were the two movies that I felt it compared to the most, Barton Fink and "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou."
Yeah, I think the music really helps in making it, you know, enjoyable for an audience. After my screening, I left. Everyone was like, "Yeah, I really loved that one song or that one song." So it'll be nice to see probably a soundtrack that's going to do as well as the film itself.
I downloaded the soundtrack last week. I haven't stopped listening to it.
Yeah, I've been listening to the songs. Like,
the musical seemed like a kind of odd next step for the Coen Brothers, but oddly this sort of fits in with their kind of
their style,
I guess, quirky tone. But that's such a simplistic view of their whole universe.
And it's like Serious Man. It's a throwback to that '60s culture that they love so much.
And I think the other thing that people are going to enjoy what they see in in Llewyn Davis, like in themselves, because he's not the perfect person, but he's also surrounded by a complete bunch of assholes as well. And I feel that I feel like he's a relatable character, and
I think Oscar Isaac really did a good job portraying that, and the rest of the cast was really great. There's Justin Timberlake, Carey Mulligan, John Goodman. There was a really short bit with Adam Driver, but he was really funny. Like, everybody kind of made their role come alive.
Outer space. Sorry.
You know that bit of the movie.
I do. Anybody in particular stood out amongst the many
Oscar
performances?
Isaac was just the best.
Yeah, he was great.
It was just nice to see him tackle a lead role.
Definitely. I mean, I would hope he would be in consideration for a Best Actor.
Despite the really crowded field.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Oscar,
I feel like he'll miss out just because it's such a subdued performance.
And also one for me has always been that guy from Tron Legacy. Who's the actor's name?
Garrett Hedlund.
Yeah, I've always liked him, and he played this really cool guy in this movie too.
Despite saying about all 4 words.
Yeah, and
he smoked more cigarettes than he said
than
full
lines
words.
That he had,
no,
yeah.
just words.
So yeah, great cast.
Okay, let's hear something.
You don't want to hear the record?
Why should I? You're here. Play me something. Play me something from inside Llewyn Davis.
Fairly well. Okay.